Good afternoon, welcome, vanakkam and namaskara. I'm Nagarjun Dwarkanath and you're watching another episode of SoSouth and your destination gateway to everything from South. And today joining me are my team of colleagues, Sagai Raj from Bengaluru, Pramod Madhav from Chennai, Anaga Keshav from Chennai. Shivi Mol has travelled all the way to Sabarimala. She will be filing ground reports, and Apurva Jayachandran from Hyderabad. Let's listen into what my team has in store for you for the next 30 minutes here on SoSouth.
Bringing you the latest from the Telugu states of Andhra and Telangana. Up first, from Andhra Pradesh, Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy all set to appear before the CBI in the disproportionate assets case. In Telangana Governor gives assent for the ACB court to prosecute KTR in the Formula E racing case. Catch all the more details coming up.
Fierce war of words have broken out between the union government and the ruling DMK in Tamil Nadu. The union government had sent back the DPR proposal for metro construction in Madurai and Coimbatore. The DMK has called this move as anti-Tamil by saying that despite the fact that cities like Agra and Patna have their population below 20 lakhs and yet have received approvals for metro construction, why is it that only rules apply when it comes to Tamil Nadu is what DMK has asked. The top actors in Tamil Nadu, Kirti Suresh and Andrea Jeremiah, have spoken about the dangers of artificial intelligence and how it's really being misused, especially on social media.
The top stories from Karnataka are the political Karnataka refuses to die down, where Chief Minister Siddaramaiah confirmed that he'll be presenting 17th budget in the month of February. And Deputy Chief Minister and KPCC President DK Shivakumar has hinted that he is all set to quit KPCC President post.
Let's start the bulletin handing over to Apurva Jayachandran for bringing us all the headlines from the state of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana.
Well, from the state of Andhra Pradesh, we see a breaking update that is coming in. Andhra Pradesh former Chief Minister and YSRCP Chief Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy has appeared before the CBI today for inquiry into the disproportionate assets case. Remember, this is the first, one of the first times this year that Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy will be appearing before the CBI on the inquiry that is being conducted currently into the disproportionate assets case as well. In fact, he was scheduled to arrive here at the Nampally Criminal Court earlier this morning. Y.S. Jagan as well as his legal team had arrived here, and he has been summoned for the questioning in relation to the disproportionate assets case as well. And in fact, what we are getting to know is that there has been probe that has been constantly underway in across these cases that the CBI will be inquiring into from Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy. Today, he has appeared before the CBI court for the inquiry into the same. Update in the Formula E race case, the Telangana Governor has given a nod for the Anti-Corruption Bureau ACB to go ahead and build its case against BRS working President KTR. Remember, this Formula E race case has been a case that has been constantly in the limelight after several allegations had cropped up. Big names from the former BRS government here in Telangana, right from BRS working President KTR and several others, have been named in the case. And in fact, ACB has been building its case against KTR and several others who have been named in the FIR as well. Recently, the ACB had approached the Telangana Governor for assent to go ahead and make its case against KTR and those who have been named in the FIR. And just like that, today, almost after 10 weeks since the ACB court had approached the governor, now the case has now been opened up. In fact, the Telangana governor has granted permission to the ACB court to prosecute KTR in the Formula E race case. In fact, let's listen in to what KTR has to say on this.
What do you have to think about the governor passing on the Formula E race case?
Well, the case is a joke. The case is a joke. I would not say anything more at this point because एक बार गवर्नर ने परमिशन दे दिया तो फिर प्रोसिक्यूशन के लिए अलग से देने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं थी. बीच में एक इलेक्शन थी जुबली हिल्स की, तो इसके लिए कुछ शायद कुछ किया होगा. इससे ज़्यादा इस केस में कुछ है ही नहीं. पहले से मैं यही बोलते आ रहा हूँ, आज भी बोल रहा हूँ. मैंने जब खुल्लम खुल्ला कह दिया कि केस में कुछ है ही नहीं, किस बात से डरने का.
Well, as you can see, a confident KTR there who's going ahead and saying there is nothing more to the case than already said, and he says that he's quite confident about the outcome of the ACB prosecution. Let's move on from Telugu states to Nama Chennai, where Pramod Madhav brings you the details. Pramod, over to you.
Keshav, and we are breaking this very important story from the state of Tamil Nadu, which has a national interest, and this is about how the Supreme Court's verdict after the president brought in certain questions as to what are the powers of the president and the governor, and how the Supreme Court is actually going ahead and kind of creating a borderline. And now there is a verdict. We also have Centre-DMK spokesperson. Thank you so much for speaking to us. How does DMK see this particular verdict?
See, this is a mixed bag, in the sense that the Supreme Court has reaffirmed that the governor does not have a pocket veto. He is only an S-master, he is only a postmaster, and he is only a rubber stamp. He does not have any other power. He does not have the fourth option of withholding the bill. He can withhold the bill and send it back to the assembly. He can give assent to the bill, or he can send it to the president. These three are the only options available, and the presidential reference has made it very, very clear that the governor does not have a fourth option of a pocket veto, which is alien. There cannot be two power centers in a state government. This is what we have been saying for so long. We have our famous saying is this: "Aattukku daadi edarku, naattukku governor edarku." Why does a god need a beard, and why does a state need a governor?
I understand this, but one of the major important contempt that was brought in by DMK was the time period.
Absolutely.
Earlier it was 1 month, but now it has become reasonable time period, which is not a proper definition of time period. How does DMK see this as a victory then?
See, that's what I said. It's a mixed bag, in the sense that the bills which was enacted by the Tamil Nadu Assembly was put into cold storage by the Tamil Nadu Governor. We went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court deemed assent. Then it became the law of the land. The BJP became afraid. Then it used this novel route, not a novel route, the route which was used earlier, but it was used for purposes, but not for overturning a Supreme Court judgment. Probably this is the first time they are using this to overturn a Supreme Court judgment, because it is politically inconvenient to them.
So DMK is not happy about this?
Absolutely. See, the problem is this. There is a mechanism. A two-judge bench of the Supreme Court has clearly laid down the law. Now, what is the option open to the union government? Unless it is going to be overruled by a larger bench, now they've got a second attempt, second chance against the judgment by using this route, exclusively available only to the union government. And
Right.
that is what we are saying. The BJP is misusing whatever is available to them. That is why we are saying it is a mixed bag, and this deemed as, and see, if the governors are going to act in a bona fide manner, we give a bill to you, clear it in reasonable time. 3 months. Why 3 months? What other job the governor has except to sign the bill? He has got a palatial bungalow. He is earning money from the taxpayers. He has no other job except to eat and sleep, apart from signing these bills.
Right. Thank you so much, Saranji. That's Sarvan from DMK, who has very clearly called this particular verdict as a mixed reaction. And there are more reactions on this, more Netas speaking on this very important and crucial judgment.
Without any reason. That is absolutely wrong, because he is not the king. He is only an appointed governor. If he thinks that he is a king, then it itself is against democracy. But this governor does not give any reason for withholding the bill. Immediately, if he finds that the bill is contradictory to any of the provisions of the constitution, he can seek clarification from the state government, immediately send the bill to the state government. If at all what he says is right, the bill can be amended by the state and placed before the assembly once again. So there's nothing wrong in it. But the governor has no right to withhold the bill.
Well, the next story is a very important one, as it looks like artificial intelligence, is it becoming a boon or bane? And these are the questions that are being raised by actresses like from the state of Tamil Nadu, especially Kirti Suresh and Andrea Jeremiah, who are talking about the extreme ill effects of artificial intelligence, especially about altering images. That is absolutely as real, and sometimes even Kirti Suresh claims that she itself is wondering if she had done that or so. So that is a kind of mind-altering way artificial intelligence is working, and they are asking for a check on such kind of technology. Here's what the actress said.
The actress மட்டும் இல்லைங்க, பொதுமக்களுக்கே பிரச்சனையா இருக்க போகுது. We have to learn how to live with AI, and how do I say, AI should work for us. It should not be the other way.
ஒரு பிரச்சனை இந்த AI. It's a AIங்கிறது வந்து it's a boon and a bane, I think, because அது நம் டெக்னாலஜிங்கிறது நம்ம ஹியூமன்ஸ் கண்டுபிடிச்சது. இன்னைக்கு அது நம்மளையே மீறி எங்கேயோ போகிற மாதிரி இருக்குது. இப்போது சோஷியல் மீடியாவில் பார்க்கும்போது திடீர்னு நானே போய் பார்ப்பேன், நான் இந்த மாதிரி ட்ரெஸ் போட்டேன் நான், ஏன்னா அவ்வளோ ரியலாக இருக்குது, அந்த ஃபோட்டோஸ்லாம் அவ்வளோ ஒரிஜினலாக இருக்குது. அண்ட் ரீசெண்டாக நான் ஒரு படத்தோட பூஜையில் நான் போட்டிருந்த ட்ரெஸ்ஸு அது வேறு மாதிரி ஒரு ஆங்கிளில், ஒரு தப்பான ஒரு ஆங்கிளில் ஒரு போஸ் இருந்துச்சு. நான் போய் பார்க்கும்போது ஒரு செகண்ட் நான் இப்படிலாம் போஸே பண்ணேன் அப்படின்னு நான் ஒரு செகண்ட் நானே யோசிக்கிறேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் தெரியுது நான் போஸே பண்ண நானே கிடையாது. ஸோ டெஃபினெட்லி ரொம்ப ஒரு மாதிரி இரிட்டேட்டிங்காக தான் சார் இருக்கு உண்மையை சொல்லணும்.
My colleague Anaga Keshav is live with us. Anaga, these are like really serious concerns that have been raised by Kirti Suresh and Andrea Jeremiah. But on the other end, is there any kind of mechanism by the administration or such to keep them in search? What is the actual ill effect AI is bringing on the ground?
Well, Pramod, it's actually alarming how deceptively similar an AI-generated image is to a real-life image. If you do take a look at a real-life photograph, it looks very similar to how the actress would look in real life, and thereby really confusing a lot of people. And this also falls under the category of cybercrime. So far, there has been no particular checks or crackdowns, particularly in the realm of AI, that the administration has to take up. But now I think is the right time for the government to step in, for the cyber ministry to, the information technology ministry to actually step in and do a crackdown about the ill effects of AI. Because Kirti Suresh has very openly said that there are certain images of her, photographs of her, that she was actually wondering if that was really her. So just imagine the eerie amount of accuracy this AI image carries vis-a-vis the real life image. It's very, very alarming. So it's the right time for the administration to really step in and give some checks and balances to what really goes out there on social media.
Okay. Thank you, Anaga Keshav. And the next story is also like in the state of Tamil Nadu. Now, the biggest talking point is special intensive revision. Every party, in a way or other, is involved in it, while the DMK and allied parties are opposing it. AIDMK conducted a protest today that was in a different tone, claiming that SIR is being misused as the ruling DMK is using or threatening the BLOs for their own favors. In fact, AIDMK held a massive protest across the state, and in Chennai at Egmore, Shivakumar held the protest, and he claims that specifically when SIR is being conducted to remove invalid voters, here it is being used to include invalid voters for the DMK's benefit. And here's what Shivakumar said.
இறந்தவர்களுக்கு வாக்குரிமை நீக்குவதும், ஆனால் இப்போ என்ன இருக்குது, இருப்பவர்களுக்கு வாக்கு கிடையாது, இறந்தவர்களுக்கு வாக்குகள் உண்டு, குடிபெயர்ந்து எங்கே இருக்க அவங்களுக்கு வாக்குகள் உண்டு. தொகுதிக்கு ஆவரேஜாக பார்த்தா 20,000 to 25,000 ஓட்டு இறந்தவர்கள், விலாசம் தெரியாதவர்கள், குடியேறியவர்கள், இப்படிப்பட்டவர்கள் அந்த வாக்காளர் பட்டியலில் இருப்பாங்க. திமுகவை பொறுத்தவரையில் எதை நம்பி இருக்கு, இன்னைக்கு இறந்தவர்களை நம்பி இருக்கு, குடிபெயர்ந்தவர்கள் ஷிஃப்டடு, கள்ள ஓட்டு நம்பி இருக்கு. இதுதான் அவங்களுடைய அடிப்படை ஒரு வேலையா இன்னைக்கு எலெக்ஷன் நேரத்தில் திட்டமிட்டு கள்ள ஓட்டு போட்டு ஒரு போலியான வெற்றியை அவர்கள் பெறுகின்றது வெளிச்சத்துக்கு வந்திருக்கு. நான் கேட்குற ஸ்டாலினை, பேருக்கு நீங்கள் சார் வேணான்னு சொல்லி நீங்கள் SIR வேணான்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்கள் எதிர்க்கிறீங்க. அப்புறம் ஏன் கல அளவில் உங்கள் கட்சிக்காரில் முடுக்கி விட்டு எஸ்ஐஆர் பணிக்கு வந்து நீங்கள் வந்து கள்ள ஓட்டு சேருங்க, இறந்தவங்க ஓட்டு நீங்கள் வந்து அப்படியே வச்சுருவீங்க ஏன் சொல்கிறீங்க நீங்கள்?
Anaga Keshav is once again live with us. Anaga, we've been following SIR constantly in the state of Tamil Nadu, but this is like taking different turns because on one side, BLOs had to protest over the work pressure, DMK claiming it anti-people, but now AIDMK says that BLOs are being threatened and misused. What is the ground reality?
Well, in fact, the BLOs now have stopped doing door-to-door. Instead, camps have been set up across Chennai and across the state of Tamil Nadu. So the voters have to now physically go in to these designated camps and then enroll themselves as voters. And now this is creating one more complication. Since a lot of voters have to volunteer and come on their own, this might result in a lot of voters being missed out on that list. And hence, the BLOs are now depending on the party workers to bring in voters and to submit and fill in their EF forms. So this is in fact creating a lot of chaos with all the parties on the ground fighting with each other about who is bringing which voter to enroll. And this is why the ADMK is now alleging that the DMK workers are creating a lot of chaos and threatening the BLO agents is what the ADMK is saying. But the DMK has refuted all these charges by saying that the ADMK is saying all these things only to impress Modi because he was here just yesterday. And now since they are in alliance with BJP, targeting DMK would give them brownie points, and that's why ADMK is making their, these kind of false allegations is what the DMK is saying. But on ground, it is a reality that the BLOs have now stopped doing door-to-door, but are now stationed in one particular camp, and now the voters have to come on their own, volunteer themselves to come and fill in the forms. And this is resulting in a lot of dependence on party workers, DMK party workers, ADMK party workers, and other party workers as well to bring in voters and help fill up those forms.
Well, thank you, Anaga Keshav. And guaranteeing more Nataka from Karnataka, let's go to Nagarjun Dwarka.
Breaking news coming in. It's once again CM versus DCM, and BJP at this point of time is poking fun at the whole CM Nataka in Karnataka, and artificial intelligence video has been posted by the opposition BJP, and a dig has been taken at Siddaramaiah versus DK Shivakumar tussle by the opposition BJP. In this AI video that the BJP has posted on social media platforms, you can see Siddaramaiah getting angry at his critics, and comments coming in the video saying that please quit, please resign and vacate the seat. And hence, in the video, Siddaramaiah, the Chief Minister, gets angry. BJP now makes fun of the ongoing tussle between DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah. And remember, today 2.5 years is done as CM took oath in May 2023, and today is the day when November 20th the Chief Minister finishes 2.5-year tenure as him being the Chief Minister. Take a look at the video that the BJP is making fun of the ongoing tussle.
ಮುಂದಿನ CM ಆಗಿ 2.5 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯಿತು. ಇನ್ನು ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಇರ್ತೀನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಲೈವ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಜಮಾಲ್, ಅಜ್ಮಲ್, ದಸ್ತಗಿರಿ ಖಾನ್, ರಫೀಕ್, ಫಯಾಜ್, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ 5 ವರ್ಷ CM ಆಗಿರಿ ಅಂತ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದನೇ ನನಗೆ ಶ್ರೀರಕ್ಷೆ. ಯಾರೋ ಶಿವಶಂಕರ ಕನಕಪುರ ಅನ್ನೋನು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ CM ಆಗಿರ್ತೀರಿ? ಬೇಗ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ತೊಲಗಿ.
अध्यक्ष जी को बदलना है ना, उनको ही आगे करना है. ये तो अंतिम निर्णय दिल्ली में होगा. जो भी दिल्ली करने रहेंगे सबको मानना ही पड़ेगा.
Sagai Raj is joining me live on this. Sagai, BJP has not left any stone unturned to make sure that they make fun of all the Nataka that is going on in Congress government, and this time it's a new AI video that they are making fun of CM being irritated with the questions that when he would resign. What are you picking up?
BJP is using the best of technology, and this is not the first time that they are trying to get political mileage out of these kind of AI videos. Even in the past, they have uploaded these kind of videos. And if you notice that BJP is not utilizing which has been served in a plate, whether it is the political crisis or other controversy. And even if you notice that there is infighting continues in Congress, where ministers are, minister had made controversial statement. And even this time, if you notice that the ministers are claiming that even if Chief Minister says that he will continue for 5 years, it is up to the High Command which have to take the decision on his tenure.
Thank you, Sagai. I request you to stay on with me for the next story also. And another bombshell dropped by DK Shivakumar. And here the Karnataka CM Natka continues as Siddaramaiah government finishes exactly 2.5 years today. The twists in the Karnataka's Game of Thrones only intensify. In the latest update, the Chief Minister has come out to reaffirm that he's presenting 16 budget and will be presenting the next 17th budget as the CM. And he said this is a big hint amid all the CM change speculations as we speak. Meanwhile, the BJP has come out and posted another AI video mocking the CM Natka within the Siddu government. The video shows Chief Minister saying, "I have finished 2.5 years as CM. Don't know how long I would be here as Chief Minister. So I want to talk to all of my fans and critics and that's the reason I am live on Facebook." And this is the video posted by BJP. And then certain comments follow up. Some leaders from other parts of Karnataka text him and comment him saying that he wishes to continue as 5 years of Chief Minister, while DK Chief Kumar people on their side comment, and then that's the time when Chief Minister gets irritated. Meanwhile, DK Shivakumar also has said that he has set the cat among the pigeons by hinting that he could vacate his position as Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee Chief. DK Shivakumar has been president of the KPCC since 2020 and has said that he cannot occupy the post permanently and that others should gain equal opportunity. However, in the same breath, Shivakumar also hinted at a possible larger role in the party, claiming that he would remain in the leadership. This amidst the buzz of the cabinet reshuffle and a potential change in the Chief Minister's chair in the coming few days and weeks. Sagai Raj is joining me live on this. Sagai, today is the day that marks the 2.5-year tenure of this Siddaramaiah government as well. Before we go to Sagai Raj, let's listen into all the reactions on the story.
Siddaramaiah presented a most pragmatic budget of the ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ 17 ಬಜೆಟ್ ಮಂಜೂರು 16 ಬಜೆಟ್ ಮಂಜೂರು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 17 ಬಜೆಟ್ ನಾನು ಇರ್ತೀನೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ವಿಚಾರ. ಬಟ್ 100 ಕಚೇರಿ ಯಾರು ನನ್ನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ನಾವು ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಇರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ 5 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂದರೆ 6 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ಲೀಡರ್ಶಿಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಬಿ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಲೈನ್, ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. ನಾನು ಅವತ್ತೇ ನಾನು ಉಪಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆದ ದಿನನೇ ಬಿಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಖರ್ಗೆ ಸಾಹೇಬರು, ರಾಹುಲ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರು ಇರು ಡಿ ಕೆ ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿನ ಇರು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಇರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ಇರೋಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಪಕ್ಷ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ ನನ್ನ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಹಿಂದೆ ಪವರ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ನಾವು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಹಂಗೆ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬೇರೆ ಒಳಗೋ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಂತವರೆಗೂ ನನಗೆ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಕುಟುಂಬ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು
See, of course, he is the Chief Minister, and who is a successful Chief Minister. He has finished his 16 budgets to Karnataka state. It's a record. And in the month of March, we have to go for the next budget. The party is clear that these things should not be spoken on the public platforms. So I don't think so Congress has any issues. The issue is with the media. Mr. D.K. Shivakumar is a successful KPCC president. In his presidentship, we have formed the government. And he has time and again told the party that it is time for others to take over so that he can give his full time and concentration on the work at hand in the government.
Sagai Raj is joining me live on this as well. Sagai, D.K. Shivakumar dropping a hint that he's ready to quit as the Pradesh Congress Committee Chief. Is that a message saying that he wants to take over the larger role of Chief Minister? Or is he telling the party that I'm willing to quit and bargain that give me the CM chair and I'm willing to quit as the PCC? What are you picking up from your sources?
Anything is possible in politics, and absolutely he is ready even to quit KPCC president if he is given a chief minister post, and it is quite evident. And even if you notice that this is not the first time he has said that he is willing to quit the post. Even in the past, much before the Lok Sabha election, he had said that he is ready. And however, he himself claims that it is Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi who had insisted him to continue for the post of KPCC president. Remember, there is a policy in Congress stating that one man, one power. So nobody can hold two powers. And D.K. Shivakumar having power both in the party as well as in the government. And that is the reason, including Satish Jarkoli and many other leaders had went on to say that they are in the race for the next KPCC president. And it is up to the High Command how they are going to take this forward.
Sagaraj, request you to stay on with me as well. And breaking news coming in from Bengaluru. 24 hours later, what happened in Bengaluru? A daring cash van heist by the gang that robbed 7 crores as well. Looters were caught doing recce in Bengaluru. The loot on traffic choked Bengaluru on the Dairy Circle flyover. And India Today has accessed the information that the gang had full access to the van route and where it was going. The loaded van was immediately looted in seconds like a Bollywood movie, and the heist took over at the posh Bengaluru locality as well. 7 crore 11 lakhs is what we are told that what the van was carrying, and an Innova car that came behind looted all the money, and now the accused are at large is what we are told. The police have formed teams to nab these accused. 7 crore 11 lakhs looted in the streets of Bengaluru in broad daylight in the posh locality of Koramangala as well as Dairy Circle. Sagai Raj is joining on this. Sagai, what are the police saying? Have they got any hint of the movement of these accused? Have they known the whereabouts of these people?
The multiple reports which is emerging, and if you notice that close to 5 DCPs and Joint Commissioner involved in this particular investigation. This is one of those biggest heists in Bengaluru, which was being done in the daylight in the city. And if you notice that the vehicle was last seen passing the old Madras road. And if you notice that that particular road connects 3 states, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. And it is a big challenge for the police to find out where the vehicle has diverted. There is one particular report which claims that the vehicle has been found near Chittor, but there is no clarification from the police. As we speak now, the police continue the investigation. They are checking all possible video footage. And even if you notice, this accused had well planned this particular heist. They had done a recce much before they stole this money from the vehicle. They have done a recce near the bank. They have done a recce all the vehicles en route, and they found out where there is no CCTV camera. That's where you have to hijack this vehicle and get the money. And that's when they have planned on the Richmond flyover where there is no CCTV camera, and they stopped the vehicle, looted the money and escaped from Bengaluru.
Thank you, Sagai, for bringing us all the latest update from the ground. And these were the stories of the day from Karnataka. And up next is Shibi Mole, who has travelled all the way to Sabarimala to get you ground reports on the present situation. Over to you, Shibi.
Thank you, Nagarjun. Well, amid heavy rush reported at Sabarimala temple, the Travancore Devasam board today announced that more measures have been implemented implemented to control the crowd. The most important one is the spot booking has been limited to 5,000 per day. Now this will be in existence till November 24th. This is as per a High Court directive. The spot booking will now be available only at Nilakil and Vandi Periya centres. Earlier it was available at Pamba, Edimeli and Chengalur. Now that has been temporarily suspended. The Travancore Devasam Board has requested the devotees to maximum utilize the online booking that's available than choosing the spot booking way, because in the last few days we've witnessed heavy rush, and it was also because people crossing the limit of spot booking and entering the temple, and that was one of the reasons is what the Travancore Devasam Board administration has said. Today the situation seems pretty much under control. We are at Pamba right now, and this is the location from where the police will check the devotees, and also this spot booking and online booking receipt has to be shown here. Once that is cleared, they will cross this area and they can enter to this Sannidhanam area. Now it's a 5-kilometer trek from here, from Pamba to Sannidhanam, and today we spoke to some of the devotees and they said that situation today is much feasible compared to yesterday. Today they didn't have to wait a lot of time because the management today seemed very much under control. Listening to this report. Well, in the last few days, Sabarimala witnessed heavy rush, and many measures have been brought in since the last 2 days to control the crowd, as the Devasam Board administration said that the crowd that the temple witnessed on second day was uncontrollable. Yesterday, Kerala High Court came down heavily on the Travancore Devasam Board and state government, saying that preparations should have been made 6 months ago to avoid this situation. We're at Pamba right now. This is the point from where the devotees will be going to the Sannidhanam. It's around 5 kilometers from here. And it's a forest trek that they have to take to reach Sannidhanam. Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Chennai.
So how was it difficult coming here? Like since the last few days, there have been a few complaints and all.
Yeah. Actually, we heard about many complaints, but we reached this morning here. Our relatives told that yesterday. Was very hectic, and they were not able to cross the Pamba Ganapati for 1.5 hours. So today, it was very easy for us to cross here, and we are going to proceed with the darshan now. So let's see what happens now. So we have to go there and check.
So you guys booked in prior, like there was spot booking or?
Yeah, we usually book in online. So and here we just go through the process and we proceed with the thing. We don't do spot bookings, but there were some recent sayings about the spot bookings right now. So they have just limited the bookings. So we do always online booking.